who was there when this happened, the one that she ultimately got terminated. She started at RIM North Star. I don't know when, but this incident took place back in June. That you guys are going to hear about. She didn't want to give the nurses the medicine, which you guys are going to hear. She got terminated from this job in August of 2022. I have all that proof from the people I've talked to that worked at RIM, but right now we're just going to get into the audio and then we'll talk about it after. Go ahead. And again, this is from one of the nurses, the director who worked there at the time that terminated her.
All right.
Okay, so could you please tell me the location that Cora Matthews worked at?
2138 9th Avenue Northwest.
Okay, and can you tell us the name of the location? I'm sorry?
Northwest Pine.
Thank you. And could you tell us when Cora was terminated? Was it around July of 2022?
I'm not in the office today. I don't have the exact. Actually, let me. I'm speaker, so just say
And just a disclaimer, I of course, made sure that the people's names are edited out and some dead air was edited out. So when there's distance, like I need to go over here and do that, there was a good amount of time in between and all that was spaced out. So it's more consistent when you hear it.
No.
Just because I'm speaker.
No problem. No problem.
I think I actually saved her messages.
Yes, we received screenshots of them a couple of weeks ago. So if you have any that she didn't show her attorney, that would be great. I will give you an email when you're ready for those at the end of the call.
My phone goes back.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to find a message.
Oh.
What is it? If memory serves, I want to say it was like closer. It was around August.
Around August, okay, and the matter took place around June. And could you just tell us a little bit about Cora's behavior what you witnessed?
I think your timeline is wrong.
Okay, what is the correct timeline?
I believe it occurred in August. Again, without my computer and my files in front of me, I can't give you an exact date.
Okay, and we have talked to, I do have her statement. This is just another statement on top. Could you just tell us a little bit about Cora and what it was like working with her? Was she dependable? And was she a good employee? Okay.
You know, she walked out in the middle of the night and left 4 vulnerable adults unsupervised. And one of the vulnerable adults was screaming so loud by the time we had received her message telling us to get one of our asses up there, and I quote, that's exactly what she said.
She cursed at you guys, and what did she say again?
That one of us needs to get our asses up there because she left. And she texted in the middle of the night. So she left 4 vulnerable adults unattended, unsupervised for probably 4 hours or longer. The neglect that occurred was ridiculous. We had individuals that were left soiled for long hours in feces, urine. It was horrible.
Oh, God. With me, taking these notes. And you said it was 4 adults, is that correct?
Yes, 4 vulnerable adults.
4 vulnerable adults.
And 3 of the 4 were absolutely bedridden. They couldn't get out of the house if there was a fire. They were absolutely left helpless.
So they were bedridden, so they needed someone to be there. Okay.
They needed somebody there.
And was she the only staff that night?
Yes, she was.
Okay. And I reckon she signed to take care of them, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And is there anything else you witnessed about Cora's behavior at the time you worked with her?
Very unprofessional, very hostile, lots of yelling, swearing at supervisors even in front of the vulnerable adults. She would, at one point, she refused to pass her medications because she didn't get paid enough to do that. Like, I'm sorry. Personally, this is my personal opinion, not a reflection of my professional. I wouldn't hire this woman to take care of a goldfish.
Hold on, pause it, brother. Rewind and pause it. I'm going to say something. So if y'all notice, the lady said she left 4 vulnerable adults. That means those are people in the nursing home who are bedridden. 3 of them were bedridden. She left them alone overnight, and 1 of them were in the tub screaming. She was screaming and hollering because she had been left for over 9 to 10 hours. Bedridden, stuck in there. And then she said, if I was the hiring manager at any nursing home, I wouldn't hire her to take care of a goldfish. Go ahead.
If Stephen was able to obtain a CNA in another state with all this going on, it's absolutely repulsive.
Yeah, we found out she's currently working at a nursing home.
Could you rewind that, Sage? Could you rewind it to like 30 seconds for me, please?
Wait.
Okay. And is there anything else you witnessed about Cora's behavior at the time you worked with her?
Very unprofessional, very hostile, lots of yelling, swearing at supervisors even in front of the vulnerable adults. She would, at one point, she refused to pass her medications because she didn't get paid enough to do that. Like, I'm sorry. Personally, this is my personal opinion, not a reflection of my professional. I wouldn't hire this woman to take care of a goldfish.
Not a motherfucking goldfish.
Not a fucking goldfish.
In another state with all this going on, it's absolutely repulsive.
Yeah, we found out she's currently working at a nursing home in South Dakota. So she's, so we're working with her. Yeah, we're going to take care of this. And so was she angry? Was there any violence towards the patients maybe?
I never witnessed any abuse, but absolute neglect when she left.
Mm-hmm.
Just very, very unprofessional. I'm going through and I can't find her text specifically, but there are many where she's included into like other groups.
Mm-hmm.
Where we tried to set up meetings, cussing and swearing at people, like other staff, like just extremely unprofessional.
Was she threatening in any way?
Staff? Absolutely. She would absolutely act in an aggressive manner to intimidate staff.
She was threatening. And hold on, pause it, Sage. 1 second, pause it. I want to say this right now. Cora's a transgender woman that's 6'2", 6'3". This is not supposed to be a joke or make fun of her height. This is what she showed us and told us about herself. She used to be over here. And she's over 300 pounds. Now, her being a transgender, she's super strong because we're stronger than most women. Now, imagine her towering over a bunch of white women at a nursing home. The lady said she was threatening to staff and intimidating to the women. And remember when she used to be on my live, she said she would beat the shit out of a woman. Go ahead, Sage.
Right.
Very, very unprofessional. I'm going through and I can't find her text specifically, but there are many where she's included into like other groups. Where we tried to set up meetings, cussing and swearing at people, like other staff, like just extremely unprofessional.
Was she threatening in any way?
Staff? Absolutely. She would absolutely act in an aggressive manner to intimidate staff.
Okay. And okay. All right. So let me ask you this. Were you guys contacted by her current employer for any type of reference or anything?
No. Nobody reached out to us.
Nobody.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right. Anything else you would like to add about Cora that could really help us with this case?
If she is currently overseeing vulnerable adults, due to the behavior she displayed, the abandonment of her shift, leaving individuals for long periods of time in urine and feces, she is an absolute risk to whoever.
Well, y'all heard that. She would leave her patients in urine and feces for long periods of the time. It would not change them. Go ahead, Sage.
Okay, that's right a little bit.
to add about Cora that could really help us with this case?
If she is currently overseeing vulnerable adults, due to the behavior she displayed, the abandonment of her shift, leaving individuals for long periods of time in urine and feces, she is an absolute risk to whoever she is working with.
Thank you so much for that. And I really hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Again, my name is Kara Phillips, and I am with the District Attorney Office with Wilkins Law Firm, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you so much and have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.